What is going on, my friends, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. Now, in today's video, we're going to be talking about something that I am extremely excited to talk about. It fits the niche that we've been talking about. It's adding in narratives that are going to do well within crypto, and we're still early. All of these things meaning that this could be an easy gainer, at least in my opinion. And so, in today's video, we're going to be talking a little bit today about meme games. It's another pre-sale. It's one of the ones that fit within the niche that we've been talking about. So let me give you some context there before we do move into exactly who they are and what they do, and why I think it has so much potential. Now, of course, you guys know that over the last 6 to 7 months, we've been doing a ton of investing into these different pre-sales that are multi-layered. Quite simply, what this means is that every couple of days, the price of the pre-sale goes up. So the people who are the earliest get to buy in at the best prices, and the people who come in later, of course, have to buy in at higher prices. Now, my overall strategy is to try to get in on these as early as I possibly can, and to also save some of my funds for after it launches, so just in case it does pull back, I can reaccumulate during that pullback to get a really good average cost. And by doing this, of course, we've saw some ridiculously good gains, and we're trying to keep that momentum. But of course, in the last few that we've talked about, they had already raised maybe $3, $4, $5, $6 million, and so by that time, the prices increased so much that people got just way better prices than we did. And what's cool about this one that we're going to talk about today, now that you understand the context, is that this one is rather new. It's currently only raised $212,000, which I know sounds like a lot for those of you who have rational thinking. Realistically, these multi-layered pre-sales get into the millions easily, and so that is still rather new, and so that means that we are able to get in on this one early, and I do personally like that. And so that's what I did. Me and my team, we bought a little bit of this one just to kind of see what happens. Now, let me tell you a little bit about what they're doing, because actually the approach that they're taking is so unique that I think as a crypto in general, they still could do incredibly well. Now, what they're going to be doing is they're going to be basing their entire company kind of more off of the idea of a competition amongst multiple of the best cryptos in the world, right? We have Turbo, we have Brett, we have Pepe, we have Doge, and what they're going to be doing is competing against each other. And the one that wins, the people who chose that one to win, basically, are going to get extra rewards, incentives, bonuses, things like that, all of which will make sense in a second. Now, the reason that I think this is such a great idea is because it's tapping into the Olympics narrative. You all know that the Olympics starts, I think, August 11th or 12th of next month. August 11th or 12th. And so, of course, because of that, we are going to start to see the memes rolling out about the Olympics. We saw it back in 2020, but it wasn't really the same. Like, the meme world wasn't the same in 2020 as it is now. Whereas this time, we're really going to see memes popping up everywhere about anything meme related or anything Olympics related. And so, because of that, I think the fact that they're capitalizing on that and starting to lead up and build up into that into their own way, while also tapping into the communities of Doge, Pepe, Brett, and much more, it makes so much sense, because you're going to bring in that Olympics narrative, and you're also going to bring in the Pepe narrative, the Doge narrative, the Brett narrative. All of those communities are going to want to come in hoping that their participant does win. Now, looking at this thing more from a perspective of trying to get an idea of how it's all going to work, what we can see on their roadmap is that it's actually pretty easy. So, what you can see, it's an Olympic Expire competition. Just like the Olympic Games, the Meme Games brings together participants from around the world to compete in a series of exciting events. Choose your favorite meme character and join the race for glory and rewards. Now, you're going to be able to select from 5 iconic meme characters: Doge, Pepe, Dog with Hat, Brett, and Turbo. Each character brings their unique charm and charisma to the competition. Now, this is how it's going to work, okay? This is what you want to know. To join the Meme Games, participants must buy the MGMES tokens during the pre-sale. The more times you buy tokens, the higher your chances of winning. After purchasing, you select a meme athlete to represent you in the events. And now, of course, once you do that, the thrill of the meme games lies in its randomness. Each chosen meme athlete has an equal chance of winning, making the competition fair and exciting. This element of chance adds a layer of unpredictability and fun to the process, keeping participants on the edge of their seats. If your selected meme athlete wins their event, you will earn a 25% bonus of the MGMES tokens you purchased during the presale. This means you could end up with significantly more tokens than you initially bought, maximizing your investment and adding a gamified twist to the pre-sale experience. And of course, again, as I mentioned before, the more you buy, the more you're capable of winning. You have more winning entries, which is really cool. Now, on top of that, they're also going to be giving you the ability to stake your tokens. Now, it does work just quite similarly as the rest of it, but it is kind of a compound factor if you think about it. When you do stake tokens, you're capable of earning more and more tokens, and then you think about the fact that that's allowing you to then win. If your chosen participant does win, you get 25% on top of that number. So you might invest $100, you stake your tokens, then your participant wins, you might end up with $200, $175, $180, right? Like, that's the idea here. And using this gamification, it allows them to be able to help some people compound like crazy. compound like crazy. And that's an awesome thing in my opinion. I really, really like that. I've never seen a company do it like this before. I've been in this space for a very long time and I've not seen this before. And so that's how you know they're doing something correct, at least in my opinion. Now, they do have your typical breakdown from a token perspective. It is quite simple, right? You have your pre-sale, staking, funding, winnings, liquidity, and marketing allocations, all very healthily balanced out. Nothing looking too scary right there. Overall, the roadmap, it also is rather simple and similar to what we have seen before. Of course, what I'm looking the most forward to is the actual memes games launch itself, in which the meme games closing ceremony will happen, official MGMES tokens will launch and claims, then that's when they start to really pick things up. They use all that money that they raised for, of course, liquidity, for listings, market cap, marketing, CoinGecko listings, and much more, and then it puts them in a spot in which they can actually take this to the top as a crypto in general. And so overall, I love what they're doing. I think this is so damn cool. It's by far one of my favorite pre-sales that we've invested into here on the channel, and I am going to continue to update you as this does play out, as we get news, as they announce things, and much more. So definitely do stay tuned for that. But this is, again, one of those ones I did invest in personally, and I wanted to share it with you. So if this is something you would invest in, let me know down in the comments below, and I can't wait to see you all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.